Hello, welcome to this course for adapter authentication. This is the adapter landing page. Let me go inside one of the adapter that we already have created. Let's go to adapter 101. So this is the adapter summary page where you see all the details for the adapter. We have the basic details, then we have the authentication details. Under the authentication details, there is an edit button. Let me click on this edit button. Right now it's checked to use Avalara identity. I'll come back to this soon, but let me uncheck this. So as soon as I do that, I get this page. So we have different authentication methods available for Avalara Studio. So you can configure your adapter authentication to be of OAuth 2.0 type. We also have OAuth 2.0 client credentials. So the client credentials, you do not require an authorized URL. So for example, if I go to the Avalara endpoint, we only request the access token request and the refresh token request. If I go to my OAuth 2.0, so there are some additional details where I'll require the authorization URL and then the authentication access token request and the refresh token request. So we'll have more documentation around this, but these are the different authentication types that we are support. So going to basic auth. Similarly, basic auth requires your username, password. You can configure your third-party system authentication here. You can have some user inputs, configure some set of fields, define the test methods and user identifier. So user identifier is a field that we require to identify from which user the request is coming from. Similarly, we have API keys where the API key or access key is required, and the bearer token is the last type of authentication, where some of the APIs might require a static bearer token. So you can use this. Okay, now this checkbox that I mentioned earlier, so this is the use Avalara identity. There are some help text around this. So basically, Avalara identity is a service that verifies your identity when you use Avalara applications. So if your adapter uses Avalara applications or Avalara services, you can use this checkbox. You don't have to set up a separate authentication. You can use the underlying Avalara identity for the authentication. So once you do this, save and continue, and you have set up your authentication. That's it.